the break of this high point will happen too. So yeah, these are the scenarios that I'm waiting for based on the 15-minute time frame. Let's take a look on the 5-minute time frame, but I do not really believe that we have available zones on the 15-minute. Actually, yeah, we can't really refine this 15-minute zone at all. So I will just keep it as it was on the 15-minute. I won't really refine this zone because price has just reacted on it, but I would like to see the fail of this 15-minute zone. So yeah, let's take a look if there is a 5-minute zone below this liquidity pool. And actually, yeah, there is a 5-minute zone that has caused a really nice volume movement to the upside, has inefficiency. It has still this inefficiency right here, has really nice amount of liquidity just above it, as you can see. So this liquidity technically built up directly for this 5-minute demand. If this 5-minute demand gets mitigated, it has a chance to give us a reversal. But also this demand can function as a possible target point if the current 15-minute demand fails right here. So if this demand fails, so price flips it, we can wait for confirmation entry on the flip zone, and we can target this 5-minute demand right here. We can target the lowest point of the liquidity, and we can really use this 5-minute demand as a possible target point. So yeah, these are the plans. Technically, nothing really has changed. We do not have anything interesting on the 5-minute time frame. Technically, it's exactly the same as the 15-minute was. The only difference is this 5-minute area that has a really nice chance to reverse the price back to the upside after the sweep of this huge liquidity pool. So yeah, these are the plans. And let's play price forward. We do not have any high impact news, so we do not have to be worried about the high impact news. So yeah, let's play price forward and let's see what happens. Also, one more thing, price technically building up a 1-minute liquidity pool here too for a possible deeper mitigation here. So these are the plans, nothing else. And let's see what happens, and let's play price forward. All right, price is struggling. And actually, it can't really do anything, building up liquidity here to the upside, as you can see. Technically, this is just literally perfect double taps. Let's see what happens. Well, price is struggling a bit, but let me check the higher time frame, because there was a small body break on this 15-minute zone, as you can see. That has happened from this candle right here, from this candle. So technically this 15-minute candle has broken. 15-minute zone has broken. We do not have a 15-minute zone at this region. So we can look for a 5-minute flip zone that we can possibly find somewhere around here. And we can wait for possibly a confirmation entry on it. So I'm expecting the continuation of the bearish movement after the break of this zone. And I'm expecting the sweep all of this liquidity into this 5-minute zone. So let's take a look on the 5-minute time frame. And actually, yeah, we have this 5-minute zone here that has caused technically the flip of the 15-minute zone. But currently, this 5-minute supply, 5-minute flip zone is part of this liquidity. So we have a high chance to see a liquidity sweeping scenario in this case. Sorry. All right. So this is our flip zone where we can wait for a confirmation entry, but we will see. We will see. So yeah, this zone has broken. Let me mark it out. The flip happened perfectly. All right, we have a flip on it. Perfect. Flip of this zone happened as it was expected. All right. So we can add another possible scenario for our expectation order flows, which is the confirmation entry here with enough liquidity creation. So I would like to see liquidity creation below this zone in order to wait for a simple change of character, simple confirmation entry, because currently this 5-minute zone is directly part of this double tap. So I'm really expecting currently a sweep of this liquidity. If the sweep of this liquidity happens and price left behind a 1-minute zone, then I will definitely enter on it. But I really would like to see the 5-minute and 15-minute candle closure inside of this zone. But we will see. This is another plan that we can waiting for. All right. Price started the reversal back to the supply, but didn't mitigate it yet. But we have a mitigation, which is literally perfect, 50% mitigation. And we don't really have a clear liquidity pool here. Technically, there was some liquidity which has been already swept with this candle this week, but I would see a bit more liquidity below this zone, which hasn't been created here. So I'm really expecting sweep of this liquidity right here. If it happens and the 5-minute and 15-minute candle close inside of it, then I will enter on a character changing supply zone, but we will see. All right, the sweep has started, as you can see. And technically we have a change of character, but I'm missing the volume at this moment. So this is not the volume that I want to see. For example, if this movement happened here, that has caused a change of character. So imagine this movement happened here, then I would try to enter on this zone. But as you can see, the volume is missing here. So we can barely find any inefficiency. The only here, but this one right here is a really small amount of inefficiency. And actually, we don't really have inefficiency here, just a really small amount. And I'm really missing the volume inefficiency here. So it's not a really nice character changing movement that I'm looking for. So there is no entry opportunity here for me. But the sweep happened, as you can see. Also, let's see what happens. So there is no entry zone for me, even though the change of character happened. Well, the thing is, let me check the higher time frame. The thing is, 5-minute candles closed above. So this scenario, these 5-minute candles are not the thing that I wanted to see. If a 15-minute and the 5-minute candle closed inside of this zone, that would have been the perfect scenario for us. And as you can see, the 15-minute candle closed inside of it. But technically, this was a 5-minute zone in this case. And a 5-minute zone needs a 5-minute body break in order to be broken. And as you can see, this zone has been broken. So there is a really high chance to see a deeper mitigation on this supply zone that I'm expecting currently. And if a deeper mitigation happens here on this supply zone, then I will definitely enter on a short position. Or we can mark this demand out, which has technically caused the break of this flip zone. If price can flip this 5-minute zone right here, then we can wait for a confirmation entry on the flip zone. And we can target this demand right here. And yeah, technically this is what I would like to see. I don't really like this 5-minute body break on this 5-minute supply zone. Also, on the 1-minute time frame, we do not have a break of structure here to the upside. So we can't really enter on this zone if price can manage to break below this low point, because it won't be a change of character here because there wasn't a break of structure. And technically this is just a high point This is the low point currently because the change of character happened here. And this is just substructure. This movement right here is just substructure between this high and this low point. So this won't be an entry opportunity if price breaks below this low point right here, because we did not have a breakout structure beforehand. So yeah, once again, I'm expecting a deeper mitigation of this character changing supply right here. So if a deeper mitigation happens, I will wait for a confirmation entry. If price can reverse back to this demand, but it flips it, I will wait for a confirmation entry on it, or I will wait for liquidity creation for the 1 minute refinement. If the liquidity creation happens, I will enter on this zone and I will target this demand right here or this 15-minute demand right here. These are the plans currently, and let's see what happens. Let's play price forward. As I said, it wasn't a change of character because we do not have a breakout structure to the upside. So this is not an entry opportunity for us. And also, if it would have been, it would be part of the liquidity directly. So this is just literally more liquidity for a deeper mitigation on this character changing supply zone up here. We have 1 more hour left from the session, and price is struggling, but mitigated this 5-minute zone. This 5-minute zone that has caused the 5-minute body break on this 5-minute flip zone has a chance to reverse the price back to the upside, but I won't look for longs from this zone. I would rather wait for a flip on it, confirmation entry, as I explained previously. So yeah, let's see what happens. There is a reaction after a 50% mitigation, but price is struggling. There is a nice reaction, but as I said, I'm not really looking for longs from here. We have 20 minutes left from the session, and unfortunately, I don't really believe that price will give us entry opportunity. However, the flip of this zone happened as it was expected. So the flip of this zone happened. Price started to sweep all of this liquidity into the 5-minute demand, and we can mark a 5-minute supply out, which can be found here. Technically, this zone caused the flip of the 5-minute demand, and technically it has this 1-minute refinement, but the point is we have 10 minutes left from the session, and I don't really believe that price will give us a confirmation entry here or build up liquidity here, and we can take a short from here because we do not have enough time left from the session. So yeah, and actually session closed with this candle right here, and that's all, guys. Technically, the expectation order flow has happened perfectly. Liquidity has been swept, demand has been flipped, and after the flip of this demand, price has swept all of this liquidity, mitigated this 5-minute demand. Unfortunately, it didn't really give us a confirmation entry, and yeah, it happens, guys. And technically, that's all. Thank you guys for if you watch this video, and I really would like to see a reaction from you if you have liked it or not. And that's all, guys. I really hope you can grab some value from this backtesting video, and see you guys tomorrow. I will upload the April's backtesting journal about GU, about London sessions in the upcoming days. I just have to finish the flipping journal, and I have to copy paste the datas and the positions that I have executed during my backtesting. So yeah, that's all, guys. Take care and